Today I'm training with Team Optimum Nutrition athlete Leon Williams, and we've got a full-on arm workout for you. We're going to combine a lot of different sets and reps, as well as a lot of different movement patterns to try and give you the fullest arm development workout you can have. We're going to be starting with 5 sets of 5 on the standing easy bar curl. For this exercise, we want to take a hip width grip with your palms facing up. We want to keep your core locked and your elbows tight to make sure that the bicep is doing the maximum amount of work. We really isolate the bicep muscle and minimize the impact that the stabilizing and assisting muscles have. So once you've completed your 5 sets of 5 and you've been working really hard, we're going to crank up the density of the workout by introducing a superset. For this superset, we're going to be doing dumbbell hammer curls into alternating dumbbell twisting curls. The sets and reps are going to be 4 rounds of 6 to 8 each, and we're going to give you 60 seconds rest between the exercises. When hitting a hammer curl, it's really important that you keep your thumb position up like you're holding a hammer. Keep the elbows locked into the sides and make sure this core is strong and you're not putting any strain in your lower back. So for the second exercise in this superset, what we're looking at doing is a standing alternating curl with a twist. This will allow you to hit not only the brachialis on the way down, but also the major bicep brachii muscle. As you can see from Leon's technique, nothing else is moving apart from the elbow. His core is locked, his chest is up, and he's making sure every single rep gets the most out of the bicep muscle. In terms of your rest periods, if you're working with a training partner, it can work really well because as soon as Leon's finished, that means I get to go again for my set. For the final exercise, we're going to use a reverse EZ bar curl. This is going to allow the bicep muscles to really be isolated and allow you to get every last fiber working hard. For this one, it's a cluster set, so that means we're aiming to do 25 reps in total, but after every 5 reps, we're going to give a short 10-second recovery period to allow you to keep lifting at a high intensity throughout the set. As you can see with this movement, Leon's palms are facing down and his wrists are really strong. He's then using the brachioradialis muscle, which starts down here and runs right the way under the bicep to squeeze the bar up until his forearm touches his bicep and then slowly lowers it back down. So the second half of this arm routine really focuses in on the triceps. So after that brutal cluster set on the reverse curls, we're now taking it back to heavier reps, hitting 5 by 5 on an EZ bar skull crusher. The rest periods are back up to 90 seconds, and this will allow us to focus on lifting a heavier weight through a full range of motion. So with this exercise, it's really important that you keep your elbows fixed in space. The only joint we want to see moving is the elbow, so that the tricep is getting the maximum amount of work out of every rep. We're now at the stage in the workout where we decide to crank it up a little bit, and that's with the introduction of a superset. So for the next 2 exercises, we're going to be pairing weighted dips with tricep-focused push-ups. For this one, because we want to be taking it up a level, the rest period between exercises has now dropped to only 60 seconds. Key coaching points on this exercise is to keep your hips and core engaged so that the majority of the weight goes through the shoulder complex. We also want to keep those elbows tight to the side so that the tricep gets a full isolation. In terms of the tempo, we want you to slowly control the rep down, pause at the bottom before exploding up and squeezing your triceps. So the final exercise for this workout is a cluster set on a cable pull down. For this one, you can either use a rope or a straight bar, but the aim of the set is to push through to 25 reps, breaking it down into 5 by 5 with a 10-second rest in the middle. So the main focus for this cluster set is to keep the elbow fixed and allow the tricep to do the maximum amount of work. That means taking the elbow right up for a full range before exploding down, squeezing the tricep and really getting a maximal contraction. It's an amazing advanced training technique and is perfect at the end of a session when you want maximal burnout to get maximum results. So that's the arms section of this trainer series complete. With every workout in this gold standard trainer series, make sure that before you pick up a weight, you're fully ready to go. My advice would be to follow the mobility and flexibility section within this plan to make sure that your body and your mind is switched on and ready to go. Make sure you keep me up to speed with your progress by posting on social media and using the hashtag #GoldStandard. And if you want the full plan, make sure you download it from the Optimum Nutrition website.